All right, by now, maybe your family went and picked up this comprehension question packet from school. I have it ready for you if you haven't picked it up yet, and it goes along with our story called Herbie Jones and the second grade slippers. So we're going to read chapter 2 called The Big Announcement. Were you thinking about what that chapter means? An announcement means somebody tells something, and maybe it's important. In this story, we're going to find out what the word bulged mean. You're going to hear the word bulged. What does that mean? And we're going to find out what is the big announcement and who makes this big announcement. After the bell rang and the children sat down, Mr. S. made a big announcement. Boys and girls, I want you to feel comfortable in our classroom. So, we're going to take our shoes off. Ray's eyes bulged. We'll be helping the custodian too, the teacher explained, by not tracking in dirt on the new carpet. Herbie put 2 thumbs in the air. He loved the idea. Go ahead and take off your shoes now. Just make sure they stay under your own desk. Tomorrow you can start bringing in your slippers. I'll send home a notice about it to your parents today. Everyone cheered and clapped, except Raymond. Annabelle was beaming. I'll have to decide which pair to bring. Herbie wrinkled his forehead. He wondered how someone could have more than 1 pair of slippers. Then he remembered his sister Olivia had gotten a new pair. So she kind of had 2 if you counted the old pair in the laundry room. Lots of kids were giggling as they took off their shoes. Not Sarah Sitwellington. Her head was still down on her desk. Mr. S. went over and talked with Sarah. A few minutes later, he returned to the front of the room. We're going to do something else so everyone can feel more comfortable. Take off our socks, Ray blurted out. Mr. S. put his hand up like a stop sign. No, you must leave your socks on. What we're going to do is write "Don't laugh at me" stories. Sarah sat up and listened. Why do you think Sarah's listening extra close? Yep, because people are laughing, or one girl in particular is laughing at her when she stutters, and I think she's interested in what they're going to write about. Herbie and Ray exchanged a look. For example, Mr. S. said, I don't want anyone laughing at my big ears. When I was a 2nd grader, some kids called me Dumbo. You know, that elephant, the one with the enormous ears? Some kids nodded. It didn't make me feel very good. More kids shook their heads. Now it's your turn to tell a "Don't laugh at me" story, said Mr. Sid. All right, what was the big announcement that Mr. Sid told the kids? He said that we are going to take off our what? Shoes and start wearing slippers to school. And then was there another announcement? Yep, and the other one was something that got Sarah's attention, the girl that stutters. He said we are going to write "Don't laugh at me" stories. So what do you think the kids are going to write about? Do you think you might know what Sarah's going to write about? All right, have you ever been made fun of before? If you had the assignment to write a "Don't laugh at me" story, maybe it's because of a certain experience you had, or maybe something that you have been laughed at before. So if you think about what you would want to write a "Don't laugh at me" story, it's because you probably didn't feel very good when somebody made fun of you. So be thinking about, have you ever been made fun of, and if so, for what, and how did that make you feel? All right, we'll see you for chapter 3.